had this wild idea one day that why don't we bring together students from all over DC and let them perform together and perform new music and music that is just not traditionally used. The DC Honor Ensemble and Chorus represents students from all 8 wards of DC, including students in grades 3 through 12th grade. The DC Honor Chorus and Honor Ensemble really focus on allowing students to feel empowered and at the same time also having them realize that they're a part of a community here in DC. So all of the music was chosen or composed specifically around the idea of empowerment of the student themselves.
When I was asked to first write music for this ensemble, one of the biggest challenges was we had no idea how many musicians or what kind of musicians we were going to get. So when the final instrumentation came down and we had 12 percussionists signed up and we didn't have any trombones or French horns, it posed a it posed a challenge because I couldn't just write for a standard instrumentation. I had to write for a group that was going to be formed for this. So one of the benefits of that was the music was strictly designed for this ensemble.
The composer, Dr. Coates, created 2 works that were both complementary to the ensemble and also builds on the strengths that the students already had. So during the process, the students did sectional work in which they actually were part of the composition where they composed sections of the music. Our students don't really get exposed to this type of music that often, so it was a good experience for them to think outside of the box, experience something new, and hopefully grow from it.
Dr. Oates was able to create a piece that highlighted all the musical families in the orchestra. So there wasn't a key section. In fact, he spread it throughout the whole section. And not only that, but you as the musician were able to be a part of the composition as well.
I think the most exciting part of the DC Honor Ensemble was, getting new music that was, tailor-made to, fit our needs. And the fact that we had all sorts of different, instrumental experts, working with the ensemble to help us through little things like that.
A program like this, not only are you able to experience the music in the classroom setting, but you could also get to meet other students in the DC public school system that have your same interest and that may play it a little differently. And so for you to be able to play music with them is an awesome experience.
I think the DC Honor Ensembles is important because of the community it creates.
With the common goal that all the musicians had to build music and to create music and to put on a concert, they were able to connect based on the music. Just to watch the friendships grow and to be able to put in an excellent performance was just so meaningful to watch and see.
Music just became the connection between her and the students from other schools. They sang together, they ate together, they had a chance to get to know each other as musicians, but also as people, and music just was that thing that connected them. She kind of came back and really shared her experience with other students in her grade, in her class, and so I've had a lot more students come to me and ask if they can go next year, how that works. So I'm really excited to see that experience that she had really spark interest in other students, and I look forward to bringing as many students as I can next year.
There was such positive reactions to this year from my students that I definitely would like to expose them to this next year.
I'm definitely looking forward to participating next year.
As the DC Honor Ensembles develop over the years, it's my hope that the students are the ones writing all of the music and performing all of the music.
I think that this experience is essential for anyone in the DC public schools or any public schools because they get the opportunity to work from the ground up building a composition and to build a new piece of music. A lot of times, you know, in band and orchestra, we're taught this is how to play this, or this is how, you know, we can recreate this music that was done at a different place. Instead, this is a whole new avenue where people are able to create music and to have ownership in the individual aspect of the music, to then be able to take it and not just perform it, but to walk away and say, I made that, I've created this music. This experience with the DC Honors Ensemble is that experience. It is that experience to get a group of musicians to come together with a common goal, a common love for music, and to be able to create something that, again, they can put their name on and have ownership on, and can take with them for the rest of their life.